Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story here on my Skalds of Vintara server. Thank you very much for joining me today and continuing to show you support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. So I have done a little bit between episodes. I have been able to build up this forge here. And now this is done with basalt stone bricks. I got the basalt from the traders around the area. And there's a couple of things I need to get to finish this thing off, and they are in this chest here. And so in here I have 8 candles, I have 2 stacks of firewood, I have 10 blue fired bricks, 2 blue clay and 32 cattails. And so if we first of all make a couple of these unlit chimneys. Oh, I actually do need a couple more clay. Do I have any more clay there? I forgot it was 2 per recipe. So if we make another one of those. There we go. And we can take all of this stuff over to Nathan's shop. And we can get some lit chimneys for the top of this thing. There it is from the outside, and I'll show you in more detail in a second once we're back. Also gonna need to get some scaffolding, so I'll get that in just a second. But if we head into here, close the door behind us, and come over to here, we can see the lit chimneys is 1 unlit chimney and 32 firewood. So if we place these 2 in there, along with 32 of each, there we go. We can grab 2 of these lit chimneys, and then in this one we have lit paper lanterns, 16 papyrus or cattails as they're known, and 4 candles. So we're going to put in 8 candles and 32 cattails, and we're going to get 2 of these, and then these will go into the top of the chimney stack just outside. As you can see it here, at the moment it looks just a bit big black ominous thing on the landscape. It's not too great. However, I need a couple of things I can stack up on. So I head through to the back, and I believe, let's have a look, that will be fine. I think. Let's see, yeah, there we go. That'll be okay. So we come through to the back here, and over here, we can jump over, jump up, jump across, jump onto the roof, and then we can head up to the top here, and here you can see the detail on this. So I've done a little bit of chiseling work just to make it look a little bit more interesting. But then in the top of this here, I don't know if I can jump up. Nope, I need another couple of bits here. We want our 2 lights to go into here. And this is going to be hidden lighting, and then these 2 will go here. And that should actually, no, I want these to be just the other way around. Thinking about it. So I'm going to grab both of these, and we're going to put these in, let's see, this way. That's it. Because then it'll form a more central block of smoke rather than a line of smoke. It'll create a block. Now we can head down. We can head back away from this thing and see what it looks like. So we can jump down at the front here, and there we go. That's perfect. And so that at night will actually light up the whole of this as well. So it'll actually look like the forge is working. This is a really hot stack of smoke, rather than just being just a line of smoke that you can't really see at night. It'll completely illuminate this entire smoke stack, which I really like. So the sun is just rising here on the server, and you can already see what a difference this is making with the bright white smoke up here, and you can see it just illuminated onto the roof line as well. So I think that does make a lot of difference. I'll try and get a shot at night next time we get nighttime as well. Next thing I want to do, I managed to find a meteorite out in the wilderness up in the north. I've claimed it as mine, and I think it's in this one here, we have 4 pieces of iron meteorite here, which we can take and we can actually make our first ingots of iron. So if I grab a bit of charcoal here, I think 4 is a little bit overkill, but I built up a bloomery. This is just out of clay and fire clay, so it's really nice and easy to make, fire clay bricks. And then if we put these into there and these into there as well. Okay, it only actually takes 2, that's good. Won't allow me to put any more in. And then we can set fire to this. And then this is going to take a long time. I think it takes about 18 hours in total for this to go through. But that will actually give us 2 iron ingots. And then 1 iron ingot we can turn into a pickaxe. And I don't know what to use the other iron pickaxe, or the other iron ingot for. Do I make a chisel? Do I make, I don't know. Do I just make another iron pickaxe so that I've got 2 of them? We'll see what we can do with that. But I need to wait for this to finish. I think in the meantime, I need to go over and get some food. So let's head on over to the town hall. We'll pick up some food. And then I think I want to have a look at the upstairs of the shop. So looking to see if we've made any sales in the shop, and it looks like we have sold a couple of copper chisels over here, so we'll grab those. And over here somebody has actually bought some rusty gears off us for 5 lumps of fat each. That's brilliant, and this will really help me to carry on with the Hellhammer project. Maybe next episode will be all about the Hellhammer. We might actually be able to get to it in this episode as well, but we shall see. Anyway, I will stick these ones in here. I have actually also got, I don't know if you saw before, a temporal gear. I'm not sure where to actually put my spawn location, so I'm going to keep it in here for now. I actually got this from panning, believe it or not. Not from killing anything or finding it in a dungeon or anything, but yeah, I got it from panning. So anyway, this is what I want to get on with now. Upstairs, we currently have a barrier here saying display items will be available soon. So I'm going to take this bit down here. And in my inventory here, I have got some oak planks and some oak slabs. Now I'm going to want to fill up this area with various different chiseled items, and I think one of the first things I want to do is get a couple of shelves up on the wall. So I suppose if we put, let's see, where are these going to go? If we put one of them, say, up high like that, and then we'll do a bit of a lower one, which is a double one, just there. And then I want to start making a table in the middle here. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that actually going to be enough? I might actually just take that away, because I want it to be a little bit further into the room. So if we go start there, I think. Yeah, that'll give me enough space behind to actually put some stuff. So I want this to be a fairly big table. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's okay. And maybe we'll take those off and actually bring it a bit further in. So there we go. And then obviously we're going to want some chairs on this as well. So I think if we have, say, where do we want the chairs? I think if we have a chair here and here, and if we put the backs on those, and then we have a chair here and here, and we put the backs on those like that, I think that will be okay. So yeah, I think that'll be alright. I think over here we want to have a little console table just here, and then probably a bit of a larger table just over here. I think both of these will be round tables with stuff on them. And then I think, I don't know if there's anything else I want to do. Let's have a look. Let's jump up on the table. I think this table could probably do with a couple more chairs. If I put one, say here, like this, and then one on the other side like this. Put that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. Then I think that nearly completes everything. I think, yeah, looking around, that's quite nice actually. I think that we will want... Ah yes, there's one perfect item over in my little starter house, but I managed to collect. It's pitch black out now, so we'll have to be a bit careful. Not too much though. I do have some torches, there we go. I managed to get a owl treasure chest, and I think that would look really nice on that shelf there. So if we head into here and up the stairs, it is just here. So if we put some of that away, we can grab this. And we need to run and jump. Let's go, there we go. Right, now we have it. So now we can head back over and we can put this onto that shelf. Just before we do, that is the view from here. So you can see what I mean, but it really does stand out really quite well. And it illuminates everything that I want it to. But there we go, and yes. So we'll head back on in. And we'll put those things back on the shelf. And so I think that will go up on just on here. And that'll look really nice. Right, I think that is everything I want to build in here for now. There's a couple of extra things that I have made up, but I don't want to make this room too cluttered. I quite like the look of this now, and I love this console table, the way that this is made. I really like the design of it. And this one as well, this round one. I love the round stuff. I love building in circles. That's essentially what it is. And this table, we have one of these at home. It's called a Jali style table. And I love it. Or Shisham or Jali style table. Jali. And the same with the chairs as well, the Jali style chairs. And so this actually looks very, very similar to our dining set at home. I love the design of it. I've always loved it. And we've also got a couple of coffee tables like this as well. So I may make a couple of coffee tables in the future for here, just made out of slabs. They will be a little bit harder to make because we're going to have to be... It's got this special design you see on here, kind of. It's got an overhang and then an ingress and then another little underhang here as well. And it's same on the chairs. So you've got the overhang, the ingress and the underhang. And then the back of them are always kind of like this, the long, straight, the wooden slats here. Either that or they are kind of crisscross chicken wire style with wrought iron. But because we can't actually put multiple types of material onto a single block, which I would love to be able to do, is what you can do in chisel and bits, but not in this unfortunately. Not yet anyway, hopefully it'll be added in at some point. Then we will be able to do that, but not until. And then these ones were a real pain to make, because this is actually 4 blocks in one single chair. If I actually just take this off, you'll see what I mean. If I just remove that bit, you see that that is one single bit. And where did that go? That's there. So yeah, these are really quite annoying to make. But I love the fact that you can make centered objects. So it looks like you're actually in the center of this, where it is in the center of 2 different blocks, whereas the table is too wide, so it does look fully centered. Yeah, so let me know what you think down in the comment section. What do you think of my chiseling work so far? I do have a lot of other designs which I'm working through, and I will fill up this room and the room upstairs over time. But yeah, this is it for now. Well, it's now the next day and our iron has actually formed. So we are now officially in the Iron Age. That is brilliant. As soon as we unlock this, we get back the blocks from the chimney. So we can place those into a chest just there. And we have 2 iron ingots. Now the question is, how do we get these? The big pickaxe. I think we're going to have to actually put these into here, aren't we? And actually take them up to a temperature where we can actually form them. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So I'm going to get another 4 charcoal here. I just want to do one at a time, just to make sure that I'm not wasting my first bit of iron here. And we will light this and see what temperature that comes up to. It doesn't take too long for this, but I'm hoping that this will actually get to a workable temperature where we can then fire it onto the hammer. And then I believe, did I put it into here? No, it's in one of these. I have a hammer. There it is. You see, I have also made up a few more of the axles, and we actually now have this line running all the way down to just here. So that is the first of the Helvhammer axle lines. That'll be controlling one of the Helvhammers, and then this will be controlling the second Helvhammer here. And I've created a 4-blade because if this isn't quite enough to be able to make it go fast, with a single axle on each of them, then we can put down another layer all the way through these ones and put that in as well, and actually connect these two to the other side of the Helvhammer. So there will actually be 2 sails driving each Helvhammer, and that will double the efficiency of it. Well, it is probably about 1.5 times rather than full 2, but it does make it a lot more efficient. And with that, if it does work, and it is good enough, and it does look like this has worked, that's good. So we can put that onto there, and we want a pickaxe head. There we go. Yes, just talking while I do this. If it is good enough to be able to do a single axle on each Helvhammer, and that will work fast enough, and it means we can actually have a second Helvhammer setup in place. So we'll actually have 2 anvils with 2 Helvhammers on each of the anvils, and that will create a really nice mass production thing for the plates, because it's that what we really need it for the plates, and also for the iron bloom when we get a proper iron smeltery come up. But now do we need this one? So the first time I've made a pickaxe head on the anvil. I usually just do it via the mould. There may be a way to do this via mould with iron. I just need to be careful on these last few, just to make sure I don't mess up and waste my first bit of iron. So we grab a stick and we grab the axe, and there we go, our first iron pickaxe. That is brilliant news. And I think I will put back this axe back there. That was one I gave to my camera account when I was doing that video editing stuff up there. I hope you enjoyed that, by the way. It didn't come out quite as I expected it to. It's one of the problems with having shaders inbuilt into a game, is that when you come to do stuff like these video editing tricks, they don't always come out that well because of the lighting changes. So I'm going to grab a copper, a bismuth bronze, and a iron pickaxe here, and we're going to head out to where I found that meteorite, and we're going to dig it up, because it is all the way up here. I think you'll be able to see it on the map. It is there. I've got it iron. So yeah, it is quite far, so I will meet you up at the meteorite when I get there. You can see we're just coming up to it now. It's just at the very top of this hill. There is a trader just over there as well, which I've been stopping off at. But just down here we have Apache's meteor. So, here we go. Our very, very first meteoric iron. I like the noise it makes. I don't actually know what this drops either. Ah, it just drops more of those things. Actually, that's really quite good. And it's only 2 each, so each one of these is an ingot. That seems alright. Well, let me dig all of this out, and I'll excavate around the area, make sure I haven't missed any. And I'll let you know what the total haul is. I think that's everything we're going to get out of here. I've spent a bit of time collecting up a load of this sphaerite or swavite as well. And there's a load of peridot here as well. And I think I would quite like to use some of the peridot cobblestone for pathways. It looks quite good alongside the grass and the path blocks. So I think I'm going to quarry out and, well, turn a load of these into the stones as well in the future. Probably not now. So I think I might just carry on with a little bit here, and then I will meet you back at base, because we have how many of these to smelt? We have 12 iron meteorite pieces in total. So that means we have an extra 6 ingots that we can do something with. So yeah, we have now officially entered the Iron Age. Well, I'm back at base and I have managed to cook up these extra 6 ingots. So we can cut these out of the bloomery here. And we can add these to the other ones. Is this just lag? Yes. I'm getting terrible, terrible lag today. So if we place all of those into there, we now have 7 iron ingots in total. And I'm going to add these over to the stock, the shop stock over here. So we'll place those down just there. And that is the start of our iron fortunes. I don't really know what to do with these just yet. I think I may save them for some commissions. I might be able to make some gears off them. Speaking of gears, we've just sold a huge amount in the shop. I've cleared out all of the chests, but I think we're down a few things. I need to make a load more chisels, a load more copper plates, and I've just refilled on Molybdenum plates. But yeah, we're selling a decent amount. I think there was also a few copper pickaxes gone. All of the brass torch holders have gone. If it ever wants to open the chest. Wow, come on, lag. And a few other things from the bargain bin went as well. So I've been just putting shells in here and the cow skulls, various different things that I find when I've been going around. And I've been putting some of the rarer plants like the forget-me-nots in there as well. I've been trying to find some of the rare lupins, like the orange lupins especially. I haven't been able to find any yet. So when I do, I will stick them in there. The next thing I want to do, because I've opened this up, I want to kind of show some of this stuff off. I don't know if anyone's been up here yet and seen all of this, but I've made a couple of extra things, especially for a nice park that Copygirl and Ashantin have been working on. So I'm going to grab this chest here and put it onto my back. And we're going to head out and just have a look at the park that we've made, because it is really quite cool. I like it. It's a park, like a public park, arboretum, show gardens. There's all kinds of stuff in there. And so if we come down to the main road here and across, we have our shop just here and we have the Beeporium just here. But just on the other side of the Beeporium, we have the public park and arboretum here. And I love the idea of this. We have all the different varieties of flora and fauna around here. So we have the cattails here, we have papyrus, we have horsetails, including the Latin names, where they can be found. We have the oak here, we have maple here, and they've also hidden done hidden lighting in the branches of the trees as well, so it lights it up really quite nicely at night. We have catmint just here. There's a little bit of a dodgy bridge here. I know this is only temporary, it's going to be sorted out, but you can come over this temporary bridge. And we have forget-me-nots here, and pine just here. We come through, cow parsley, kapok, big kapok tree. We have heather, some more catmint, catmint, more catmint there. We have the dwarf, or the orange mallow here, and the barrel cactus. Here's the dwarf furs, and the barrel cactus here, and the birch tree here. I love silver birches. We've got 2 brilliant silver birch trees in our garden, and I love them. And here is the acacia, and also their lovely little outside patio area, seating area with the very nicely chiselled bench in the centre, little table in the centre. And I need to find a spot around here, because what I've got planned needs to be in a fairly open area and able to be viewed from a couple of different directions. But it seems like they've done a very, very good job of actually putting a huge amount of stuff into this, so there's not a huge amount of space. But I think maybe just here, actually, just behind this catmint, there is quite a nice area just here. Ooh, could it go here? Just thinking what space I need. I need a 4x4 space. So I think I'm going to put it here, and then I can move it around as they want it to be moved. So I'm just going to clear a space just here, just for the area that I need. And what I've built them is a lovely little chiselled set of furniture. So if we take this off our back and place that down just over here, and in here it looks a bit of a mess, but it will make sense. So just empty my inventory out, grab that one and grab the chisel, not the knife, the chisel. And then let's first of all work on this one here. So we have these pieces. I've got to work out which way these go round as well, because there is a specific direction that these need to be in. So that one will actually want to be on this side, just there. But is it? No, this is actually on this side. Okay, and it needs to be like that. And then we have this piece here, and this piece here, and then finally that piece just there, and we have a lovely little bench. And then the other one we can take out of here, and this will be on the other side. We want 1, 2, and so that'll be just here. And again, these can go down. That's why I got the pickaxe. I knew I'd end up putting these down wrong. So that is there, and then that one goes there. And then finally, we have the actual bench. So we're going to do these a little bit at a time so I can work out exactly where they need to be. So that one will be there. That one will be there. And then these two, let's just come up onto the top. That one wants to be there. And that one there. Then we'll get the others. And then this is there. And there. And it will need to be, where is this? That one's there. And then finally, the last piece of jigsaw. And we have a lovely little picnic table. I love this. And it's even got, in the top of it, the hole going down if you wanted to put a parasol in. And you can see just underneath there, don't know if you can see it that well, if I come over to this side and then actually sit down, you can see it's actually got the hole underneath as well in the little the support there going across. This is the second iteration of this that I've done. It looks like a bit of a kind of a scissor table, but that would actually fold up. That's kind of what I wanted for this one. I had problems trying to do a bit more of a chunky design where the legs came down this way, and it just wouldn't look right. So I went for the cross brace support instead, with the X-beam there. And I think it's come out really quite nice. And I love making this stuff. As I said up in the chisel workshop there. And this is something I've been working on, and I knew it would be perfect for over here. And so yeah, I hope they like the placement of it. They may be able to build up this area a little bit more. And yeah, I'm going to take this back now. And there we go. So we can sit down here. Take that off. And I'm wearing my pyjamas. They do look stupid, these things, they really do. But there we go. And yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. We've done a huge amount. You don't want to know how long that took to do all of this chisel work. It's crazy, crazy, crazy amounts of time. But I do love doing it, so I don't mind. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.